Hey Libra, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 16th, 2025. This is for Libra. Last shuffle here for Libra. Let's see what's going on. So, Libra, we have milestone and we have transformation. And this would tell me that you finally have reached some sort of a milestone when it comes to it's time to make peace with your past. Like it's a time now. It's not the right time to provoke things, is what they're trying to say. You need to do things differently now. So, it's time to take control of your narrative and let something go when it comes to the past. It's time to heal a situation, especially if this involves marriage or your family. So if you had some issues with your family, it's time now to lose interest in acting off of impulse when it comes to the issues that you were dealing with at the time. You need to work with what you have, and to count your blessings and acknowledge the people that you love around you, and you'll find inspiration. You'll figure out a way forward because you need to figure out a way forward. mm, you're getting some good news too. Eight of Wands tells me there's some good news coming in, and usually this good news, I mean, especially when it pertains to the things that they're talking about in this reading, that this may be from a mother figure or from your significant other saying, I no longer want to continue to deal with chaos. I'm ready to just make peace with things. I'm ready to just lay it down and be done with something. I'm not, I'm bored with this, with it, whatever this is, whatever cycle this is. Okay. They're talking about home life here. To some degree, it may, whatever the issue is, whatever it is you need to make peace with and heal, is affecting your home life. It's affecting your intimate relationships. It is affecting your relationships with your parents, children. It affects the way that you view your childhood, all of that. Milestone with the Eight of Wands, Four of Cups, Justice, Empress. You are showing up in your reading. It's time for you to stand in your power. It's time for you to do things differently, go beyond anything you've ever done before. It's time to take a step back, spend some time alone, and focus on yourself. Focus on you, because what's happening is, it's not to say that you need to be selfish. It's about saying that whatever you're dealing with is directly affecting your intimate relationships. And by intimate relationships, that those are people that you share or bear some level of emotional connection or affection there. Okay, so it doesn't always have to be romantic. Whenever anyone says intimate, it's just funny to me. Anytime you say intimate, they're like, ooh, and you're like, you could have an intimate conversation with your friend, and it doesn't have to have anything to do with body parts. You know what I mean? You're bearing your soul to someone. So this is the milestone here, right? Is that it's time to move forward. It's time to lose interest in trying to balance out the past, and it's time for peace and to make peace with things and to be calm. The Tower and World with transformation is saying that this needs to happen immediately. Spirit is going to provoke this in your life if you don't. And I'm just throwing this out here, especially if you have a grand cross in your fourth house, that you're going to be forced to make peace with things, or something is going to fall apart. Okay. And I just say that to say that you're going to create another situation that you'll have to heal from if you don't start to take time out to really think about how you can do things differently. It's not time to provoke a situation based on, I still can't let go of what you did. You know what I mean? I remember what you did last summer. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being so serious. Spirit is bringing this up. So once again, a grand cross though is it's an astrology in your chart. It's usually when four planets are all separated like in a square, 90 degrees. Okay. And it's also viewed as like two oppositions, right? So it's important you look it up and you see where that is, especially if it's centered around your fourth house. And then you know for a fact it's definitely affecting your family life. It's affecting your relationships. You could be with your person, and like your person, like this is really the one, and it could affect this person as well. Things need to change, right? I'm seeing the angel number 1221. So that would say that you need to work with what you have, and you do need to count your blessings and acknowledge people in your life, and acknowledge where um, there's peace in those connections. You've got to change the narrative in some relationship. It's time to heal something. Healing, peace is like prominent here. Creative endeavor with the Six of Wands and the Three of Wands. The creative endeavor in this is about pushing forward, finding a way to be successful, only taking action when you know for a fact you are moving forward, moving on from something. Not necessarily saying I'm leaving everybody and I'm gonna start fresh somewhere 5,000 miles away, but more of a thing of like, okay, I'm only going to communicate or act when I know for a fact that I'm moving. I'm ready to do things differently. I'm ready to move past something. I'm ready to go beyond wherever I've gone before in any of these connections. Okay. I'm not interested in taking offense or creating situations where I have to be offended, because that would be the energy of provoking, right? And it also shows that there's triggers. So there are some things you need to heal, triggers you need to heal. You need to look at where that grand cross is, and especially look into your fourth house. Okay, what is triggering in your family and intimate connection life? What's triggering in that? Look in that fourth house and see what that is. This sacred temple is the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, and so you're meant to start fresh. You're meant to reconcile. You're meant to acknowledge and to celebrate the people in your life. You truly are meant for that. It's time for a fresh new start. It's time to plant new seeds. The color aqua, which is like this beautiful Caribbean blue, is something that would help to inspire peace and calm, or inspire you to say, I would like to experience that in my life. I want you would need to say, I am at peace with my past. Realize that snakes may be important as well, and that would say that it's time to shed the old skin, and it's time to heal. You know what I mean? It's time to shed that. And they're saying you need to take initiative about celebrating the people in your life. It's time for you. It's not time to provoke things, but it is definitely time to do things differently. Okay, it's not time to allow triggers to cause you to provoke, focusing on others, focusing on what they're not doing and how they're reminding you of the things you went through. It's time for you to say, you know what, I went through these things. Let me start thinking about how I can heal that. Right? So you could be dealing with another Libra very strongly. We also have Taurus, Scorpio, and Capricorn here. Okay, so you could be a Libra Scorpio cusp. And if you're not dealing with these signs, which you don't have to be, these signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.